Hello everyone, in this video we are going to have a lot of different stories and a lot of different news stories. Keep a critical mind as always. I will always try to put all the evidence and proof out there. If there isn't enough, then also you can search for yourself, but I will try to keep all those things out there for you guys. And as always, keep a critical mind and I hope you enjoy. Now we know where you-know-who has been. They're Kiara now and they have become their own person again. They're PL. Like I said, if they show that they've changed based beyond what they were in Nijisanji as Hex Haywire, then that is good. And congratulations to Yoki, or Yoklesh, for having one of your children, one of your model children, being there. And these are the people that I don't have anything against. The people who were paid to do the model, people who were paid to do all these different things. Those are the people I'm not against. The people I am against are the people who actually do harm to others. Those are the ones that I'm eternally going to be against. I'm not going to be like, one way or the other, positive or anything like that. Those are the people I'm going to be against, honestly. So we're going to take a look at this. They say a beautiful sun, etc. But Sunny is actually being positive. You did so well. Congratulations on an awesome comeback. Everything was set up so well. And the model is very you. Welcome back. Love you, Sunny. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you as well. Let's chill again soon. Let's take a look at all of this. And yeah, they said we'll definitely hang out. And of course, that was good. It was good to see. Very good to see. Sunny's always being positive. Sunny's very positive. And like I said, if Hex comes back positively and actually does well for the community, that's a big difference. Looking at Common Writer Gav episode 7, I think you know what I'm watching. Ironically, Monotext True False IDs model as well. Looks like a nice model. We'll probably continue to ignore him since I doubt he's going to change from his Fujo bait content. This is my exact sentiment as well. Cool, he does VTubing. I will continue to support others like Doki, Mint, Sayu, etc. Yeah, let him do what he's going to do. I'm not going to really be supporting him because I didn't like what he did as Hex and he doesn't seem to be changing in Kiryu. But if he does, then of course, you guys can take a look. And if you guys do want to enjoy Kiryu, etc., go ahead. Do it. You're not going to get any hatred in this community. You're not going to get any hatred from anybody because you don't deserve hatred from anybody. That's just my opinion. Quinn always seems to find a way to not shut up and keep his mouth shut and not allow, problems to die or things to die down. Quinn is, I guess, still an S-talker to this day, even after not being in Kyo anymore. Excerpt, it ain't what you thought. He said he did talk to Sayu, and now that you're okay-ish with each other, yet he goes on a 10-minute tangent about her crying, how she doesn't deserve support because she'd like to post saying F Kyo. So he goes on a tangent because he said she liked something that said F Kyo at some point. She doesn't deserve support. He then proceeds to say it's weird people were defending Sayu when she was doxxed and didn't condemn her when she made an SA joke. Well, first off, people effing harassed her to heck and back for that joke. Is that not enough? Second off, how effing dare he compare an edgy joke to doxing? Like, sure, he immediately backpedaled, but how could he even think about something as demented as this? So here it is. Proof Quinn is a petty individual, angry that Sayu is getting more support than him, and his blanks, this person's angry, and his buddy Hex. Not a proof he doxed her, but a proof that he is, in fact, an S-head, but just how they always said he was. So here's the excerpt. You guys decide based on the excerpt.
About random shit because they like one person over the other. Like, you're okay defending jokes about someone getting violated, but you're not okay with like someone being like doxxed. Like, one is not any better than the other. I mean, low-key, I think a bad tasted joke is a lot more forgivable than doxing someone. I agree. But also it's like, how are you so willing to like facilitate the acceptance of one thing to weaponize it to make something else unaccepted,
This is a trash take. I'll just consider that a trash take. She apologized for that, number one. She apologized for that. She did get heavily, and I do mean heavily mistreated for that. She got really badly mistreated for that. And that was, to this day, she still gets mistreated, as you can tell by Quinn doing what he's doing. Still gets that anger going. And I don't get why someone is being that way, is being the way that they are right now, right here, so vindictive. I don't get it. Sayu doesn't deserve this, honestly. In that VOD, he calls Sayu a psychopathic 30-year-old picking on a 19-year-old, and still goes on to say that he hashed it out. What in the heck kind of backhanded S is this? No wonder he deleted the VOD. You do not get to say you have buried the hatchet, only to badmouth other said person in the same breath. His long-winded rant about Sayu is disgusting. On the 4chan thread, people noted he keeps bringing up that he was 19 and Sayu was 30, similarly around the time of Celeste and Shock. There were individuals, if not the same person, on VT who kept bringing up that as an argument. I can believe there was ego surfing afoot. I watch Entreya occasionally, and they sometimes play together, and if he is obsessed with mentioning his age, it's either a joke or an offhanded comment every single time. Okay, here, link to the archive of the entire thing, if anyone is interested. He starts talking about Psycho 30-something-year-old lady at 38 minutes. This is from 48 minutes into the stream. Rare 4chan W for finding this. Must have been hard, considering no one watches him, LOL. So yeah, it is a trash take. You should let things die. In the sense of, don't go saying this because, you know, someone disliked you at some point or whatever. And don't go saying, basically you're saying that doxing was okay, basically saying it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing to bring up. It's a weird thing to constantly bring up. And of course, everyone could tell who he was talking about. And this is just, Sayu isn't about this. So Sayu, I think, doesn't care. Probably it did hurt that this was said about her by someone that maybe she was trying to get on better graces with, you know, to just try to not have anger stuff, not have issues going around when you're doing your content. But this is just a low blow. Henya has come back, and she has actually had a stream and explained everything. I'm going to go over what I can and have her explain everything herself. She says, "Thank you, Dayo." She's back. "Thanks for waiting so long for me, Dayo. I was hard to be alone and lonely all the time during the hiatus, but everyone's support and kind messages kept me going. I'm really happy to be able to stream to everyone again. I will do my activities at my own pace, so I hope you will visit my stream. Once again, thank you so much for waiting for me." And there's a Japanese version. And what are we talking about? If you remember, of course, everyone, Fifi, everybody, Snuffy, Olivia, everybody is welcoming them back. They had a long human malware situation, as we would call it. The virus that hit the world and had the world closed for a while. That one she had the long effect of it. She got it again, and she had some lingering effects of it. And here's where she talks about it.
Got COVID and I got pneumonia, and that affected me really, really bad, and I had to take 2 months off. I forgot my English. My first language is Japanese, and this 2 months I have been speaking to nobody. I forgot how to socialize with people, and I forgot English. It's gone. It's gone with my COVID and pneumonia. This past 2 months I have been doing nothing but focusing on my recovering, and to be honest, I was so lonely because it's just my cat in here. I couldn't see my family, I couldn't see anybody, and I couldn't stream at all as well, so I have been feeling lonely so much, but your support and kind message gave me a lot of support, pushed me to come here. Thank you. I'm not crying. I was so lonely, and I didn't know how long it's gonna take to recover, and I was trying to not cry today. It feels like I was like so isolated from everything. I was like, I'm gonna just fade away in here on my bed, like that. About my current condition, I'm almost fully recovered, but I was talking with my doctor and my manager and management that I am well enough to do stream again. Only most of the time, I'm feeling okay. I feel really, really daijoubu, but only sometimes I get sick or like I can't stop coughing, but only sometimes. So I almost like fully recovered, almost. But I feel a lot better now. Back in August, I was still really sick, but I will say I feel a lot better compared to August. I'm thinking about back into stream regularly, but I'm gonna promise I'm not gonna push myself. What did Henya do during the hiatus? Laying on the bed all day. I got COVID in July. Since that, I haven't been outside except for hospital. So my first COVID was June, and I got another COVID in July, and this one fucked me up really bad. And then I got pneumonia too. So that's why it was really bad. I haven't gone anywhere, like even convenience store, like 7-Eleven and stuff, since June. But a huge thanks to my mom. I couldn't go outside.
So yeah, she ended up doing a lot of recovery, a lot of just not doing very much, of course, because when you have the human malware virus, the big one, you have to really, really be careful, because especially since she got pneumonia from it, that's fluid in your lungs. So just letting you know what that is. That's fluid in your lungs. That's very serious. Glad that she took care of herself. Glad that her family took care of herself, took care of her, and was able to bring her groceries, other things like that. Now, hopefully, she does what she says she's going to do and make sure to recover slowly. Make sure to take her time and not go overboard, and we're all, of course, going to be waiting for her. So congratulations, Henya, for coming back and being better. There is a new anime that has been announced called Mao 2099. Don't know exactly when it's going to come out, but it's going to be coming out soon. And Towa-sama has made a cameo appearance in it. Towa-sama's not in this part, but let's take a look at it fully. And here we go. This is what it was announced. 2099 anime. The official site, the official Twitter for the actual anime of Mao 2099. In here, they recently posted to their Twitter here, of course, as you can see, the full thing. It says, Towa-sama appears on the large screen in the first episode of the anime. We had them cooperate by appearing in the event via streaming. It will be released in the future, so please look for it. Current streaming on the anime Abema, the Abema.app, and that is where it is, 2099 World. And there you have Towa-sama right there. There we have Towa-sama showing right here what she can do. And TMT, of course, being the amazing thing that she always does, showing off everything that she always does. And I'm glad that she was able to get this to see what people respond to it. It's Ali, Rene, Muna, and Anya are there as well in the small section that I didn't even catch. But there they are as well. And here we go. AO Pog, TMT, let's go. LMAO, that wasn't the kind of cameo I was expecting. I thought it was going to be her standing in the background, not an actual VTuber stream in the world. That's awesome. That's basically, it's awesome. It's awesome for her to have that, and I'm very happy that she does. Maid Mint actually did invade or infiltrate the Holomen bag stream, but this was through permission of Kiara, of course. And says, sorry, Kiara, I can't have my power level. She was caught. And she tried to infiltrate as much as she could. Kind of a little bit of a meme thing. She tried to infiltrate as much as she could. And, you know, Mint and Kiara go way back to when Mint was a part of nijisanji. We all know who she was there. She's Mint now, though, so I'll just mention that. She used to be Pomu, but now she's Mint. And they had, you know, different streams doing different things as Kiara and Mint, and Kiara as Pomu. And now they are going to continue having fun, which is great. It says her stuff was glow sticks and Metal Gear codec bag. People guessed it in 1 second. The worst part is I guessed that it blurred before revealing anything. Orange glow sticks and that blob has to be snake figure. Shows up everywhere, didn't even try. Minto's all about honorable Hololive now. Minto's honorable fates connect to Vshoujo. She's honorary. Unmarketable for Kurosanji. Kind of happy Pomu gave up the ghost. All I want is Minto, Ollie, simp off, the world might explode. That the world might explode if they have a simp off. If they have a simp off, the world might explode. I imagine the two doing a concert watch-along together. Not sure why this is a big deal when they already had a collab in Collins, but regardless, it's nice to see Mint being able to do this. It's just another positive thing that people like to see, pretty much. I had mentioned in a previous video, I had mentioned that Block Wars was happening and that Doki was a part of Block Wars. She was part of a team in Block Wars. And she ended up winning. First time playing, and we got champions. 100% win rate with the clutch pre-fire. Your Block Wars 13 winners are the Knights. Congrats, Feinberg MC, General Giga, Dokibird, and Wolfie. So basically, Giga from Vshoujo and Dokibird were also in there, and they won. Well, holy S. Well, I don't know how she keeps getting these W's. It's been a crazy run this year. She also clutched the final kill, so yeah, it was insanely hype. She just keeps winning. So she was clutch. It wasn't just she was laying around there not doing anything. She actually came in clutch. I mean, it is Doki. Yeah, she's pretty good at the FPSs, but Minecraft isn't an FPS, but Block Wars, I guess, can be, because it's basically a bunch of different type of games that you can play within the Minecraft universe. It is for specific servers, of course, and it is for them to have fun, of course. But it is a competitive atmosphere, which she seems to do really, really, really well in, and I'm glad she won Block Wars. Her and her team, with Giga included, won Block Wars. There's always someone doing something around here. It's always one of those situations. Unfortunately, in this case, it was someone taking someone else's ASMR VODs. This ASMR Minami person who is... they uploaded them to Kick. A lot of people reported them. They mentioned it to the person. The person themselves reported them. And thanks to that, they are no longer on Kick. At least that channel itself is no longer on Kick. That channel itself has a 404, which means that they do not exist. They either deleted it themselves, or because of violations and reports and stuff like that, they were removed and banned from Kick itself. Who's the person who was involved in this? Park Dona was the person who actually is the one doing the ASMRs. The actual one doing the ASMRs through all this. This is their VTuber avatar here. This is their VTuber self right here. They are the ones who had their content taken from them and put onto Kick for someone else to get the benefits from. That's not good. That's not cool. That's not kosher. It's stealing. It's straight stealing. So I'm glad that they were able to get that handled, and it sucks that any of that had to happen to begin with. Welcome back, everybody, to the Vtuber Showcase, the place where I like to give back to the Vtuber community at large. I am very happy to always do this, paying it forward and giving some love to those out there who are trying to make it big. Via the Jet Pilot VTuber is one of the ones I'm doing today. Digital artist, Jet Pilot VTuber, commissions are there. And of course, we're gonna be looking at their Twitch. You're invited to birthday October 7th. They just recently did their subathon right there, as you can see. They, let's check out their about section as we always do. Jet Pilot VTuber, digital artist, bilingual English, Spanish, like chaos, like boom, kabooms! And then they have, you know, basically in Spanish, I'm a Paprika fugitive jet pilot who takes refuge on Earth. Nice to meet you. And of course, we're gonna take a look at their videos. Here's one, a very, very short one.
Yeah, it is cool.
Oh dear lordy. Why?
So yummy.
Why? Let's say that again.
Yeah, it is cool. So yummy.
Oh dear lordy. Cursed they are. Cursed, but it's the fun type of curse, so that's all good. And of course, thank you so much for being a part of this VTuber Showcase and for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope that this helps you grow and it helps at least get some more eyes on your channel. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.